today your assignment is going to be to research a victim, or I like to call them heroes of 9/11. And the first thing that you're going to do, which I did about 15 years ago to find the person that I was going to research, is go to Google search and type in 9/11 Memorial CNN. And then this first site there, CNN.com, will be the one that you go to, like so. Then you'll have an alphabetical list of all the victims to sort from. So what I did, I thought of, okay, what if there's a Laporte in there? Many students have found people with the same last name or similar names. So I went to the L's. Let's see if we can find right away. This person right here, Michael Patrick Laforte, he posthumously is now senior because his son was born after he was killed, and his name is Michael Laforte Jr. So when Michael Patrick Laforte died, he was 39 years of age. He was at Cantor Fitzgerald. His home place was Hamdel, New Jersey. He's from the United States. He died in the World Trade Center. Let's see, and last updated was September 9th, 2003. So clicking on his page there, got a nice picture, a short description, and then you go to, this could be anything from the obituary at the funeral home that did kind of an outline. He was born here and he did this and that. A lot of times it is friends and family that leave messages. This is someone that served in the Marines with him, leaving a short message. So on this page, then you have this legacy.com tribute, then you go to there. All right, then we have that outline of the obituary, kind of telling about his life. This was published in the New York Times, November 27th, 6-7 weeks after his death. So then at the bottom here, view, sign in, guest book. So when you do that, here they have the option, you can plant memorial trees in his honor. So they have multiple, over 100 responses here, people that they have left messages for Michael in respect to him, and people that were grew up with him, served with him in the military, went to school with him, college, worked with him. After you read this, you find out that he was a kind, nice person, somebody I definitely would have liked to meet. So then you go through here, and there's little messages from everyone. Last year, I put in a message myself. I wanted your family to know that I share your story with my Altoona, Wisconsin 8th grade history class every year. You and I had many things in common, including our names, except for one letter, P instead of F. This year I was able to show them a picture of your son, and I read them the poem, Miss Me, But Let Me Go, from your funeral card during our 9/11 ceremony. It is a great honor to speak of you, and it brings it all into focus for them. Respectfully, Michael Laporte. So I was able to do that, which I was kind of surprised. I hadn't thought of that before. So I always share this with the class, and if you're curious to what a site here that many people are visiting and leaving good comments on that you can then take and put into your story that you weave on your victim or hero for 9/11, then you could go to Michael's legacy page and see what is said about him. Just fantastic guy. Just this last year, I have lots in common with him, and found out that his son's birthday was November 14th, which is my sister's birthday. Her name is Michelle Laporte. So just lots of good stuff here on what a great person he was. Now for you, if you go to this and there's not enough information, even if he has or she has the identical name as you, you're probably not going to be able to use it because you're not going to have enough information. So say there's some information you want to do more in depth, then you would go and do another Google search, and I would put in Michael Laforte 9/11 and see what sites are out there. Could be home reporting in his hometown. It could be places from his military unit. It could be places from where he went to school at Syracuse University. And I'm trying to get multiple sources to get a good idea of who this person was as a whole, from what I've looked at as his friends. Growing up, found out that his parents were deaf, that he died on his birthday. This year, I found out that a single white rose is laid out in the morning at the time that the first towers are struck. This gentleman goes out early in the morning and starts laying white roses. There were 6 people that had their birthday on 9/11 when they were killed. So Michael P. Laforte was 39 that day that he died, and they put these roses there in remembrance of the birthday. This doesn't show up very good, but this is a new picture that I got this year. And this is him and his son. So he became senior, Michael Laforte Sr. and Michael Laforte Jr., who shares the birthday with my sister. So just want you to get a start. In your Google Classroom, I have places for you to visit and examples for you to look at. I want you to get it down to where you have the person and you start the research. And then when I show up tomorrow, you should have begun the assignment, have your person, have an outline of what you're going to write. And many of you potentially could have 100 or so words already done. Somebody might actually be finished, but a good report would be approximately 300 words. And I think it's reasonable. The things that I've said just now on this video, if I was typing them up at this point, would probably be about 300 words, just telling, and then adding stories like the people that he went in the military with, the people that knew him on the block. What is it like? My curiosity is, when you grow up and both your parents are deaf, how difficult is that as a child to try to gain? There's so much your parents teach you about sounds and taste and all your senses, and then you have 2 parents that don't have the sense of hearing, which is so important in everything we do, and formulating your speech. Did he have an accent because of that? Being raised by deaf parents, did it affect his language in any way? Were there other people that helped, aunts and uncles? How long did it take him to learn official sign language? Just so many questions that I have, and I've been researching him for 15 years, and this year I learned there's someone that puts the roses out there in the morning, those white roses, and that Michael Jr., shares the birthday with my sister. So pretty awesome. So do your best, have a good work ethic, have a good positive mindset, and tomorrow I'll come by and see how everybody's doing. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.